Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of Ed 215. Wanted to take a moment and walk you through week 2 assignments. As you can see, we are going to be looking at genes and DNA this week. Not the level that you will see in your science textbooks, however, a surface level that helps us understand for the basis of this class, basically chromosomal abnormalities and phenotypes and genotypes. So real surface level stuff. So let's look at your task list and what you need to do. So this week you are going to be reading chapter 2. You're going to look at the study guide, which will be helpful in creating something to take your quizzes with. There is the text provided PowerPoints as well as the worksheet that will give you a practice opportunity for taking that quiz. And then you will also be doing a discussion activity where you look at your genes as well as a writing assignment on nature versus nurture. So it's kind of a heavy week. Let's take a peek at those assignments. So as you can see, our Unit 2 worksheet is a multiple choice worksheet. Again, you get 2 submissions on this. The only one that goes in the grade book is the highest one. So I believe that there's 14 questions on here that I just looked at. Let's take a peek. Yes, 14 questions, and you will answer questions about all of the different learning outcomes. It was evolutionary theory as well as phenotype, genotype, genes, and stuff like that. Again, you can use your textbook, you can take it twice, and you are able to, only your highest grade goes into the grade book. Okay, so for the activity, I want you guys to think about your genes, okay? Genes are much more interesting when we apply them to ourselves. So I want you to analyze your genetic heritage and look at your own phenotype. Phenotype is your observable traits, okay? So first thing I want you to do is to describe your phenotype. For example, what color of hair do you have? What color of eyes do you have? That sort of thing. Choose one of those traits. It could be eye color, skin tone, hair color, whatever you want it to be. Look and see if that is a dominant trait or a recessive trait. And then I want you to analyze or describe how that is expressed in your parents. So by doing this, we're going to kind of have a rough estimation of who contributed what to your gene pool. Just something kind of fun. So as you know, this will be due Wednesday, first post Wednesday at 11:59, and your 2 reply posts will be due on Sunday at 11:59. Your second assignment for this week, writing assignment that is going to be nature versus nurture. One of the things that I often tell my students is that nature versus nurture is the most widely applied controversy in the field of development. I often joke, and it's actually kind of true, if you're stumped on a short answer question, look at it through the nature versus nurture lens and at least come up with something to put down on that paper, okay? So I want you to think about a developmental concept that is impacted by the nature versus nurture argument. This could be anything from height, weight, ability, lots of different things, okay? Intelligence, all of those are different examples. You want to pick one that fits you, that you are interested in looking at, and then I want you to think about what is the impact of nature on this argument. So genetically or inherited traits, how does that play into this concept? And then I want you to look at nurture, and nurture is all about environment. So it could be, for example, if we're looking at intelligence, it could be the access to certain education. It could be, did parents read to the child when they were young? Things like that, okay? So I want you to really investigate this and give examples of different things that could impact it from the nature side as well as the nurture side. And then finally, when you have completed that, I want you to really think about which one you think is more influential. As I've said, often with this controversy, it's not which one, it's more of how much. So this is your kind of opinion based on the research that you've presented in this paper. Which one do you think is more influential? As always, you will see the rubric for this assignment. I'm looking for you to apply and discuss material that is in the sources, the texts, videos, that sort of thing. I want you to integrate and the text material or your sources into the reading. Make sure you do use a citation page if you're using additional sources or the textbook. Also, I want you to show some depth of commentary. So give examples, support your details, that sort of thing. And lastly, make sure that you set it up as an essay with a intro, conclusion, and body, as well as running spell check. Those are your assignments for this week. After we get through this week, we're going to start prenatal development, which I will be honest is one of my very favorite units. So I am very much looking forward to that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks and have a great week.